again, we return and we have the back side of the controller of the rack. The AC for the first 3 modules on this side, which would be the left side from the front, AC power is supplied on this side. And if you want to do the phasing, you can provide either single phase or 3-phase power. If it's a single phase, you just parallel each one. 3-phase, you just put them up into a delta formation. And the same thing's true of the other side. These 3 are powered from these 3 sets of connections over here. Again, you can parallel the AC for a single phase operation or provide your 3-phase standard method operation. And that's the AC input power to the units. They come through holes in the side and then wire straight up. As far as the DC output, we have the negative shown here, and the label is behind the bar, and the positive on here, and obviously you can bus them together this way if you're working multiple cages, which is very easily to do that way. We go from there, and we're going to talk about the controller. I've removed the controller out of the first slot, which is the left slot on the front and the right slot on this side, and that can only go into that slot. It has an adapter, which is shown right here, and it has 2 plugs, J9 and P4, which provide all the DC input and alarm contacts to go out. So these 2 plugged, they're D connectors, 26-pin D connectors. Now, there's one other thing that needs to be covered, and that's what's called a CAN cable. It looks like a telephone wire cable, but it's a little different. And it plugs the top one, that's the first rack with a controller in, is CAN out, and goes into the CAN in of the next rack. CAN out of this shelf would then go to CAN in of the next, etc. Daisy chaining right on down through the CAN cables. That provides the communication between all the chargers on each shelf and provides a complete package control for the controller. As I said, the controller would then fit into the first slot of shelf number 1, the left slot from the front. This, where you remove the adapter on the next slots, you can put an extra charger in. So then you get 6 rectifiers across on the next shelf and any further shelves. The first shelf would be 5 across. Now, if you bought the optional controller on the rack, we would be looking at the back side. We would not have the adapter, and we would have 6 chargers across on the first shelf, 6 on the second, third, fourth, so on. And then your CAN out of the front here of the controller, which would be here, would come into the CAN in of the first shelf. And that would provide all connections there. All the manual contains the pinouts for all the connectors and for all other connections, and gives information as well on the optional controller. Thank you very much.